What's up, Film Jammers? Today we're comparing the iconic Cooke S4 cinema lenses to the brand new Cooke SP3 lenses. And you might be asking yourself, Film Jams, why are you comparing a super 35mm lens like the Cooke S4 to a lens that covers full frame sensors like the Cooke SP3? Well, the answer is we are a little crazy. And remember, Cooke S4 cinema lenses from 75mm and up cover a full frame sensor. We shot our comparison on the Sony a7s III in full frame mode. Now on the 32mm S4 lenses you will see some vignetting, but on the 75mm the lenses are pretty close. After our side-by-side lens comparison, we're going to give our thoughts on the new Cooke SP3 cinema lenses. Enjoy! Film Well, it was really interesting to see these iconic lenses compared side by side. The biggest differences to me were the flaring, the bokeh, and the size, and we'll talk a little bit more about those in a minute. Now, I actually preferred the more round bokeh on the Cooke SP3 lenses, but if you're a die-hard octa bokeh type person, the Cooke S4s definitely have a nice large bokeh as they do open up a bit wider. We shot both lenses wide open, so the Cooke S4s are at t2.0, while the Cooke SP3s are at t2.4. It doesn't sound like that much of a difference, but the little extra on the Cooke S4 did make the subject pop a little bit more, especially on the 32mm lens. The color to me on these lenses looked really similar, and I was very happy about that because if I'm ever in a situation where maybe I want to shoot on both S4s and SP3s, I think they're close enough. And especially in situations where maybe you don't care about the different shaped bokeh, maybe you're not seeing the bokeh as much, cut them together. Cut them up like pumpkin pie and pumpkin cheesecake pie. Super similar. The flares I thought were nice on both of these lenses, but honestly to me, I prefer the SP3 flares. They're a little bit more stylized and I like that. But if you want something more natural, I think the Cooke S4s are the way to go. And I'd also say that the S4s are a bit more resistant to flares. Now, it's common for people to actually want flaring, and I think that the Cooke SP3s are embracing that, and they're designed to match more with the Cooke Panchros. But the Cooke S4s offer a cleaner look. It's giraffes or rhinoceros. It's fried chicken or chicken fried rice. Ariana Grande or Taylor Jenkins Swift. That's her middle name. Which one you want? The price difference between these lenses is pretty substantial. The Cooke SP3s are $4,500 per lens, while the Cooke S4s are around $18,000 per lens. That means you could buy 4 of the Cooke SP3 lenses for the price of 1 Cooke S4. That's like buying a Fender Stratocaster with 1 string, or a fully loaded ukulele ready to jam. When I film my documentaries, you know I like to use my Cooke SP3. That puts the Cooke SP3s into the market of many owner ops. I know what's going on my Christmas list. Mom. The size of the Cooke SP3 lenses is actually one of my favorite things about them. They're almost tiny compared to the Cooke S4s, which makes them ideal for gimbal work. Also great for single operator work. I was able to pull my focus a lot easier on the Cooke SP3 lenses. And I don't know about you, but my back could certainly use a break from operating with large cinema lenses. Thank you, Cooke, from me and my chiropractor, Dr. Jenkins. The Cooke S4s only come in PL mount, but the Cooke SP3s do not come in PL mount, but you can get them in a variety of other mounts like the included RF and E mounts, or you can also buy a Leica L or M mount. Having the ability to swap the mounts makes the SP3s pretty versatile, and if you had to, you could always use a PL mount adapter, like a RF to PL, or a E to PL, or a P to PL. That's not a real thing. But if you want that solid native PL mount, the Cooke S4s are the way to go. All right, now let's check out some B-roll of the Cooke SP3s. Now, if you want to see some more B-roll, some more cinematic footage of the Cooke SP3s, make sure to check out our last video. Link up here. Overall, I'm excited that Cooke is offering new, smaller, more affordable cinema lenses. Now they do have the Cooke Mini S4s, but I never really loved those. They were still really large and they were a lot slower at T2.8 and twice the price of the Cooke SP3s at about $8,000 a lens. The Cooke SP3s performed exceptionally well in my opinion compared to the Cooke S4s, especially for their price. They even had things that I liked better than the Cooke S4s, like I like the flares and the bokeh better on the Cooke SP3s. And obviously the smaller size is really nice to have as an owner operator. The Cooke SP3s are really a new type of cinema lens, and I can't wait to see what other manufacturers do in response to the Cooke SP3s. Hey, DZO, what you gonna do? Leica, what you gonna do? Where's the beef? What you bringing to the table? My stomach's growling, thinking about beef. I think they're gonna be very popular, and I'm really looking forward to filming on the SP3s more. I'm Christian with Film Jams, and we'll see you next week. Charlie!
What?
You got that spaghetti?
I ate it all.
You recording? I think it's upside down. It's Puddle of Mud or Creed. Which one you want? Probably neither. I'm just a man with another man looking at a man saying, hey man,